Okay, this is the garden update for end of May. So this stuff here, this is the savory. It's starting to kind of get a little puny. I think it's just getting too warm for it, or the pot is not holding enough water for it. I don't know what the deal is there. Same there, same there. It's just kind of puny. This is just some stevia. If you guys ever played with that, it's pretty sweet. Okay, I got some little peppers here. They're struggling. Okay, this whole entire bed are tomatoes, and they're just puny. And I think the reason was the sun that just got too hot and started killing it. So I built a shade structure for them. You can see that. So this is the hottest part of the day, from about 11 o'clock, I don't know, maybe about 12 o'clock till about 2, 3 o'clock. These guys get a little bit more shade during the hottest part of the day. I'm starting to see a little bit more growth on these guys. So I'm hopefully, they got some tomatoes on them, but I just don't know if they're gonna give me anything this year because they just got such a bad start with the heat. All along in here was nothing but green beans, and I had to pull them all because they just won't grow. I cannot get them, the bush style, I just can't get them to grow. So I just went to Home Depot and I threw in a cucumber and a melon just to kind of put something in there so it wasn't so empty. More tomatoes. Back there is another type of melon. That was a donor plant. It just was in my compost, and that's what it ended up being. I started a lot of these squash from seed, and I think that was just a bad idea because everything I put in was leggy. You can see it, it's leggy and just puny. And same with here. See, look at this. This was put in early, in February, and it just won't do nothing for me. Now these were put in about 3 weeks later than these puny ones, and look at that. So definitely put your squash seeds direct sow. Don't try to transplant them. That was corn and pole beans, and those are doing awesome. Look at that, huh? We got a watermelon right there growing, crimson sweet. There's a little, and over here is a moon and stars. Look at the, I don't know if you can see the leaves. I don't know if that shows up too good, but the little dots on the leaves are going to also be on the melon. I don't know if you've ever seen a moon and stars. Go Google it. It's pretty cool. Here's a squash that's actually producing for me. I just cut a thing off of it today. See that little baby starting. These are cantaloupe. These are eggplant. And here's my tomatoes that get shade during the afternoon from this wall. Alright? So they get late afternoon shade, and they're doing just fine. I've got a couple of red ones going there. You can see some splitting going on, but if I control the water on these, I control the water on everything. So, future note that if I ever make another garden, put everything on its own timer. That way I can adjust the water and it gets enough without all this cracking. See the cracking? Terrible. Terrible. But there's a ton of tomatoes on this guy. I'm be for want for tomatoes. So this is a Brandywine, and these are Cherokee Purple. You can see that there, these are like really unique. See more splitting. You can see how these things are just getting really big. There's a little bird peck right there, I think. Needs some water. So if you put out some water, I've done some reading that if you put water, like a bird bath in your garden, they'll drink the water and they won't go after your fruit. I guess they go after the fruit for the moisture. But also if they see a worm, cabbage looper or something like that, they'll eat it. So put some water out there. I also give the water to the lizards. They like it. Onions, which I've been taking slowly here and there. A ton of onions. And this was a sucker that I had pulled off and I just stuck over here, and it's taken off. Look at this pepper here. Look at this pepper. I had 3 pepper plants here, and they all died because I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. But there's a pepper there. Anyway, that is the May update for my garden. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Let me know what you think.